This video is brought to you by Soccer.com, North America's largest online soccer retailer. Be sure to use coupon code 1SR4U at checkout for free shipping within the US on any order of $100 or more. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you an unboxing plus on-feet video of the Puma evoSPEED 1 Synthetic in the brand new green, blue, and yellow colorway. So I'll get these out of the box so you can get a look at the shoes. And honestly, I'm pretty impressed by this particular colorway released from Puma. There's lots of different colorways being released nowadays that are very, very flashy. Lots of reds, lots of yellows, lots of blues, all kinds of different colors. But green is just one of those upper colors that you don't see too often. And this is a really, really nice one in my opinion. I'm not really partial towards really flashy shoes. I really like the blacks and the whites. But this particular colorway, I'm a really big fan of. You have this really nice lime green color that just looks so good on the synthetic model. And then it's accented by the blue sole plate and the blue on the tongue and laces. And it's a really unique shade of blue as well. It has kind of a little bit of a purple tinge to it, and I just really like it. Both this green and the blue color are very, very unique. And if you're looking to stand out a little bit from the crowd, this is definitely a colorway you should take a look at. Not to mention that the shoe's actually pretty good as well. On the topic of the actual performance of this shoe, I do have a full written review already up on my website, SoccerReviewsForYou.com. So you'll find the review for both the synthetic and the kangaroo leather model linked down below in the description. And I'll leave some annotations on screen right now to some of the other unboxings I have done of both synthetic models and kangaroo leather models in different colorways. So you can check that out if that does interest you. But as far as this shoe is concerned, it uses a monolayer microfiber synthetic upper. So monolayer meaning that's one single layer of synthetic material. So it is very, very thin. It's a new synthetic that they introduced on the evoSPEED 1s. And honestly, the synthetic is pretty good. It's fairly soft from right out of the box. Definitely does require a little bit of break-in time before it does kind of feel really good. But the overall fit on the shoe is really good as well, which you'll see a little bit later in the on-feet portion of the video. As far as what else is included on this synthetic upper, kind of has this shiny finish to it, but if you notice in the forefoot area of the shoe, there's basically this 3D film dimpling on the forefoot area, and basically it adds a little bit of extra grip to the ball without adding any extra bulk to the upper. So it's kind of one of those wet control elements again, and it's going to be noticeable when you're playing in dry conditions as well. And it's kind of cool. It adds that little bit of grip to the ball and makes this a different feeling synthetic than pretty much anything else out there on the market. Kind of keeps it as a standalone shoe. And you can see that it does have that kind of anatomical shaped toe at that similar cut that you see from the V111 series from Puma, just not to the same extreme. And again, it does fit well, and it adds a nice tight fit in that forefoot and toe box area, which is something that I really can appreciate it, especially on a synthetic shoe. You can see you do have the central lacing system with the synthetic tongue that has a little bit of extra padding to it, which is something that I really like to have as well. As far as the heel liner is concerned, you're going to notice that you have a dimpled kind of synthetic leather heel liner, which does a good job of remaining nice and comfortable and locking your heel in place. And then I'll pull out the insole so you can guys get a look at that. You do get an EVA foam insole with a kind of a synthetic suede liner on the top, which again, really nice quality. And you can see there's a pretty good amount of padding through this EVA foam that is perforated on the bottom. It's got all these cutouts, which I'll talk about a little bit later. Kind of matches the overall design on the sole plate itself. There's also what is called Puma's EverFit cage on the inside. So I'll unlace these so you can see the inside here just really quickly. Just give me a second. Basically, the EverFit cage on the inside of this shoe is very similar to what you're going to find what is the Sprint frame in the Adidas Adizero synthetic models, and it's there on the inside of the shoe just to allow for that extra support to the actual upper itself, so it's not flexing or stretching on you when you're pushing off side to side. You can see it runs on the actual lace holes of the shoe right there, and then it runs on the sides as well. It doesn't go to the base of the shoe, just in the spots where it needs to have that added support when you are pushing off side to side inside of the shoe, so it's not moving around with you. You get that true one-to-one fit, and the upper really does wrap your foot quite nicely. As far as the sole plate is concerned, you have a full plastic, not plastic, it's a P-back sole plate, sorry. P-backs is a very responsive material, and Puma does use it a lot on their Speed series of shoes, and you see it here again on the evoSPEED 1. Really, really responsive, really flexible plastic as well. And then you have DuoFlex technology running through the forefoot area. You can see there's kind of a thinned out X area in the forefoot, and that allows for plenty of flexibility here. This one's not stuffed. Lots of flexibility in that forefoot area, and honestly, this is definitely one of the most flexible, lightweight soccer shoes on the market, while still remaining nice and comfortable. As far as the sole plate itself, or the stud pattern itself is concerned, it uses a combination of conical studs and kind of these teardrop bladed studs, which basically what they wanted to do here is achieve maximum free range of motion in the forefoot area once your foot is planted. You guys hear me talk about this a lot, and honestly it feels more like a conical stud pattern as opposed to a bladed stud pattern, which is something that I really like, and it's one of your only options as far as ultra lightweight soccer shoes that are going to offer a conical stud pattern. As far as weight is concerned, the listed weight for these guys is 6.4 ounces, but we're going to move on to a quick weigh-in so you can see exactly what these shoes do weigh. As far as weight is concerned, these are very lightweight shoes. As I said, the listed weight is 6.4 ounces, which is definitely a really light soccer shoe. And honestly, in hand, they feel really light as well and really balanced. There's no heavy spots on the shoe at all. The toe doesn't feel heavier than the heel area. And you can see in the heel area, you do have an external heel counter, which is nice, but you do have the cutouts on the sides just to allow for a little bit of weight shed from the actual shoe itself. But again, very lightweight in hand, so we'll put them on the scale. Keep in mind the listed weight is 6.4 ounces. This is a brand new pair in a size 9.5 US, and we'll throw that on the scale, and you can see that it weighs in at 6.9 ounces, so 0.5 ounces over the listed weight. Again, there's always a variation when it comes to weighing in these shoes. Normally they do weigh in a smaller size and put that as the listed weight. So just keep in mind that the larger the shoe is, the more weight. But again, 0.5 ounces is definitely not something to go crazy about. Normally that's the weight of a very thin insole and not something you're going to notice in hand or on feet. And it's definitely not going to affect your overall performance out there on the field. But that's pretty much it as far as the weigh-in portion is concerned. And we'll move on to the on-feet portion of this video. Alright guys, well here's a look at the Puma evoSPEED 1 synthetics on feet. And the first thing that I noticed with this green colorway is how well it contrasts against the dark green grass. Really does look cool, and like I said, if you're looking to stand out, you want a unique color shoe, this is definitely one of the shoes to take a look at. As far as the fit of the shoe is concerned, it fits really well, especially for a redesigned synthetic soccer shoe. Puma really did a good job with this particular shoe in terms of fit, and as you can see, it does fit pretty nicely. It has that nice snug tight to the foot fit, which is really important with any thin synthetic shoe. I'll give you a full tour of it. It's relatively low cut in the heel, but it's not as low cut as some other shoes, and definitely does have some pretty good ankle support as far as lightweight synthetics are concerned, especially with that external heel counter. As far as the fit and the width is concerned, this is definitely one of the wider fitting thin synthetic soccer shoes on the market. It's not super tight in terms of the cut in the midfoot area of the shoe, so it doesn't really hug that arch, if you know what I mean, but still has that nice tight fit. As far as sizing is concerned, these definitely do fit a little bit small. I'm wearing a size 9.5 US in this particular shoe, which is a half size larger than I would normally wear in most soccer shoes, and honestly the fit is perfect. You can see it does have that anatomical shaped toe in the toe box and forefoot area of the shoe, so it's a little bit longer at the, comes to kind of a point at the big toe area of your foot, and then kind of tapers around just like your foot would. And honestly, I really like the shape and the overall fit of the shoe. Just keep in mind that if you are looking to order a pair for yourself, going up half a size is definitely recommended. But that's pretty much it as far as the fit of the shoe is concerned, and I'll leave you to my final thoughts. Alright guys, well that's it for my unboxing of the Puma evoSPEED 1s in this green colorway. Very nice shoes. Like I said, if you want any more information on this shoe, go ahead and click that link in the description to the review page on my website. You're going to find the full written review, you're going to find the high quality pictures, as well as buy it now links for this guy with the best prices online, including some exclusive coupon codes for SR4U fans to get you guys some additional discounts if you are interested in ordering a pair for yourself. If you do have any questions regarding this particular shoe, feel free to leave a comment down below, and if you could leave a like on the video, it would be greatly appreciated. For those of you that don't know, I do have an Instagram now, so my Instagram is VujoJosh, the exact same as this YouTube channel, so go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you're not doing that already, and if you're not subscribed to the channel already, feel free to hit that subscribe button for daily videos on all the latest soccer equipment. Other than that guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.